The Golden Boy Award crowns Europe's most exciting young footballer. But it's not a shortcut to greatness. It's a spotlight. Some winners rise with it, others crack under it. This countdown isn't about hype. It's about what actually happened to the last 10 Golden Boys, where they peaked and where they crashed. 2024, Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal didn't break records. He shattered them. By November, he had been crowned the youngest Golden Boy in history, not just for his youth, but also for being bold. Every touch feels like it leads somewhere dangerous. He's not just showing promise, he's showing control. People compare him to Messi way too easily. However, the fact that they can even do so says everything. Still, the pressure is real. Barcelona's entire rebuild is slowly orbiting him. Can he stay consistent, stay healthy, stay hungry? That's the question. But if you're betting on the next big thing, Yamal's already shown so far he's more than a highlight machine. 2023. Jude Bellingham. When Jude Bellingham arrived at Real Madrid, most wondered how he'd fit. By December, everyone was wondering how Madrid ever played without him. He wasn't just scoring. He was deciding games, game winners, injury time headers, long-range stunners. This wasn't a young midfielder growing into his role. This was the role. He picked up the 2023 Golden Boy after dominating La Liga in his debut season, winning both the league and the Champions League. He was named La Liga Player of the Season. And while doing all that, he dragged England to the Euro 2024 final and served up their only goal in it. He made history as the first Real Madrid player to win the award at a club that rarely gives the spotlight to kids. Bellingham took it anyway. By age 20, he was already a Ballon d'Or contender. But before Jude bossed Madrid, Barcelona had their own teenage warrior, and he was pure chaos in a midfield jersey. 2022. Gavi plays like he's been angry at the ball since birth. Small frame, big heart, ridiculous engine. In 2022, he became the youngest scorer in El Clasico history and the man of the match in the Supercopa final, torching Real Madrid and lifting Barcelona's first trophy of the Xavi era. He didn't just win the 2022 Golden Boy, he earned it. Just when he was peaking, everything stopped. The club suffered. So did Spain. And fans were left wondering if that was the last time we'd see the old Gavi. But now, he's back. And if he can rediscover his rhythm, Barcelona's midfield of Pedri and Gavi might finally get the partnership they were promised. One thing's sure, Gavi's not built to fade quietly. He plays like someone with something to prove, and that fire might be his best weapon. 2021. Pedri. Pedri's rise wasn't flashy, it was relentless. By the time he won the 2021 Golden Boy, he'd played more minutes than almost any teenager in football history. But that workload came at a price. The injuries piled up, hamstrings, muscle fatigue, long layoffs. It felt like Barcelona had found their future, and then broke it by overusing him. His elegance on the ball, his spatial awareness, and his tempo control, all of it, slowly came together. Still, Pedri refuses to disappear. He's now a club captain, a key part of Barca's engine room when fit. And when he's on the pitch, everything still ticks a little smoother. He's more mature, more selective, more refined. He's not just about dazzling anymore, he's about control. There's still time for Pedri to become the player everyone once projected. But now the mission isn't exploding onto the scene, it's staying there. And for someone who's already given everything so early, that might be his most brutal battle yet. 2020, Erling Haaland. You didn't need to discover Erling Haaland. He kicked the door open. By the time he won the 2020 Golden Boy, he was already terrorizing Bundesliga defenses at Dortmund. 6 goals in his first 3 games. Hat-tricks like clockwork. Built like a tank. Moved like a sprinter. Finished like a sniper. But the scary part? Dortmund was just the warm-up. In 2022, he joined Manchester City and made the Premier League look like a playground. 52 goals in his debut season. Haaland isn't the guy doing TikTok tricks. He's the guy who breaks scoreboards. The Golden Boy Award felt small on him because he never played like a prospect. He played like a monster from the very start. But not every Golden Boy struck gold. 2019, João Félix had all the hype, slick skills, silky touch, and that old-school Portuguese elegance. When Atletico Madrid paid 126 million euros for him in 2019, it felt like they'd found their Griezmann replacement only flashier. He won the Golden Boy that year, but it never quite clicked. Diego Simeone's defensive system didn't suit him. He looked like an artist trapped in a cage. In flashes, he was brilliant, but not often enough. His body language sagged, his confidence dipped. For a player bought to lead, he felt lost in the background. Then came the loan carousel. Chelsea in 2023 moments of class, but no consistency. Barcelona in 2024 is better, but still not the guy. For someone once seen as the next big thing, João Félix now looks like a luxury player. Talented, but hard to build around. He's only 25. Still time to reignite. 2018. Matthijsdeligt. Matthijsdeligt didn't win the 2018 Golden Boy. He commanded it. At just 19, he was captaining Ajax to a Champions League semi-final. Out-jumping Ronaldo, out-muscling Lewandowski, playing like a veteran in a teenager's body. He embodied leadership and grit in one. But after his €75 million move to Juventus, something changed. He struggled with positioning, with pace, with expectations. The raw power was still there, but the composure was lacking. One moment, he looks world-class. The next, replaceable. De Ligt's ceiling is still sky-high. But 6 years after that explosive Ajax season, he's no longer the future. He's the present. And if he doesn't put it all together soon, the next wave of center-backs might leave him behind. While De Ligt played chess with his career, Mbappé played like the game was made for him. 2017. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe didn't just win the 2017 Golden Boy, he made it look irrelevant. By then, he'd already destroyed Manchester City in the Champions League, carried Monaco to a League One title, and sealed a record transfer to PSG. Most Golden Boy winners might become world-class. Mbappé already was. In 2024, he finally joined Real Madrid. The dream moves, and now the stakes are sky-high. He's no longer a phenom. He's the face of football. There's Ballon d'Or pressure. If there's one player who's treated pressure like background noise from the start, it's him. Mbappé doesn't chase legacy. He's been living in it since he was 18. 2016. Renatosanches was on top of the world at 18. Bayern Munich transfer, Golden Boy winner, but then the wheels came off. His move to Bayern was too soon. He barely played. Then came the loan to Swansea, and it was a disaster. Out of position, out of rhythm, even passing to advertising boards by mistake. From prodigy to punchline in under 2 years. But he didn't fold. He rebuilt himself at Lille, becoming a key piece in their shocking 2021 League One title run. That earned him a move to PSG, but again, minutes were scarce. Injuries kept piling up, and the promise that once made him the face of Portugal's next generation? Almost gone. 2015. Anthonymartial, £36 million. Number 9 at Manchester United. He looked fearless, director, cold-blooded. Winning the 2015 Golden Boy felt like the start of a new United era. But the breakthrough never became dominance. Martial showed flashes, a 23-goal season here, a killer performance there. Martial never lacked talent, but something was always missing. Maybe urgency, maybe confidence, perhaps just luck. He's only 29, currently playing for Fenerbahce, still scoring, still dangerous. But the dream? The comparisons to Thierry Henry? That's long gone. The Golden Boy Award isn't just about talent. It's about timing, momentum, and sometimes hype. Some players rose and redefined the game. Others got lost in the noise. But here's the real question. Who do you think truly earned it, and who was just a headline waiting to fade? Let us know.